everyone, it has been a little while since I have vlogged. It's been like over a month. I haven't even posted a video in like over a month, to be honest with you. I may end up having some other videos that I need to post like up before this vlog, but this is the first time I've vlogged and like I said, over a month. And I didn't have the best month in March. It was a little bit challenging, but you know, that's just how life goes, and I feel like I just needed to concentrate on other things, so I took a unintentional break from YouTube. But I do want to get back, and I'm really excited today because I'm going book shopping, and I have been looking forward to this for months, like literally months. So I obviously want to do a good old-fashioned come book shopping with me vlog, and we're going to go into the city, we're going to go book shopping, I'm going to go and get some lunch, we're going to go to a new matcha place that I discovered last month, and I can't believe I only just discovered it like last month, because it has been in the city since the end of last year. So I'm obviously really excited to go there as well. And yeah, I just want to like have a really like fun, chilled day. I feel like I definitely kind of need it after last month. And the sun is shining today, which is why it's so hard for me to, I can't really film over there because I will be blinded and so will you. But obviously I've got the backlight in. But anyway, let's not over explain ourselves. So yeah, we're going to do a little come book shopping with me. I will take you guys into the city, and like I said, we'll go book shopping, get matcha, all that sort of thing. I love doing come book shopping with me vlogs. I love watching them as well, so this is going to be fun. And I also am technically breaking my book buying ban. I haven't bought any books this year, apart from pre-orders that have arrived like at the beginning of this year, which doesn't count to me because technically I've already paid for them when I pre-ordered them. I did technically, when I was in London last week, I did actually buy 2 books, but I've really not bought any books. I've been trying to get my TBR down, and I've done quite well, to be honest with you. I think I've read like over 30 books this year, which has been really good. Obviously majority have been manga, but that still counts, you know. So before I show you guys my outfit of the day, let me share with you what I'm currently reading, because obviously I'll be taking it with me. So I am currently reading Sweetness in the Skin by Ishi Robinson. I am 135 pages in, and I'm really enjoying this so far. This was a book that I got from my advent calendar, my Rare Birds book advent calendar from this past Christmas. And this is set in contemporary Jamaica, and it's about our main character called Pumpkin, and it's basically a coming of age story. It's got complex like family dynamics and relationships. It's a coming of age story about following your dreams. It's got lots of baking in it because Pumpkin likes to bake, and I'm just really enjoying it. I really enjoy the writing style as well. It's very engaging, so I'm going to take this with me and do some reading on the train, maybe when I'm eating for lunch. So that's what I'm currently reading, but let me show you guys like my outfit of the day. I've just done like a little like reel for Instagram, which I've been doing for a while, like the book that I read and like the outfit that I'm wearing. I've really been enjoying doing those. It's getting me like more creative with my fashion, but let's give you like a full outfit low down if you haven't seen that reel. The lighting's not the best because it is so bright at the moment, so just bear with me because I'm so far back. This isn't a good angle, but anyway, outfit wise, I'm wearing a like long sleeve polo neck. It is like nice and sunny today. It is still a little bit chilly though, so I'm still wearing my like transitional layers, if you will. So I got a white polo neck which I thrifted from Depop. This is my Mayhem Ball t-shirt I got when I went to see Lady Gaga last year. These trousers again are from Depop thrifted. I've got my white Nikes on, and then I'm stacked with all my jewellery. I've got all my necklaces on and my rings. I've got sunglasses obviously because it's sunny. Then I'm wearing a jacket since I'm determined to not wear coats anymore because it is technically spring because it's April. So this is a jacket that you guys probably seen before that I have got from Primark a couple of years ago. And then to finish off the look, I have this gorgeous tote bag which I got from the Fujifilm stand at the photography show last month, and I absolutely love it. It's got Mount Fuji on, and I love because I'm currently learning Japanese and I am like doing it every day this year, and it really is quite exciting because I can understand what some of this says. Like I can't fully translate it, but like I can read, apart from the kanji, I can read all like the katakana on here, which honestly is so exciting that when I see something in Japanese now and I can like fully or like part translate things, it's actually so exciting. I love it so much. So yeah, I've got this and it's huge, so this is going to be great when I'm, you know, out book shopping today, getting all my books as well. And I'm also planning to pop into Uniqlo just to maybe buy like a couple of like spring summer or pieces, like outfit wise, because I want to get another pair of like summer trousers, and I know that Uniqlo are quite good for that. So yeah, I'm gonna like go do a little bit of like clothes shopping as well, not too much, maybe just like 1 or 2 pieces, but obviously book shopping is the main priority here. So that's my outfit. Like I said, I'm very excited today. I'm just very excited. I do have a list of what I would like to get. Most of them are going to be manga because I do still have quite a lot of novels and I have read all of the manga that I currently own, apart from one volume which I bought, like I said, when I was in London last week, because I did buy 2 books then. But yeah, I don't have any manga. I've read all the manga that I own apart from that one copy. So it is mainly that. So I will definitely be going to Travelling Man and Forbidden Planet. And I will also obviously be going to Waterstones. I'll be going to the huge Deansgate one, I think, just because they have a good variety. But I have some novels as well that I have in mind, especially I want to get a historical fiction novel because your girl doesn't have any historical fiction on her shelf, and it really makes me sad since it is my favourite genre and I haven't read one in a while. So I'm going to try and grab myself like 1 or 2 of those. But yeah, I'm so excited. And I'm going to need to leave like in a couple of minutes, so I hope you guys enjoyed coming with me book shopping. I think this is a great like return to like vlogging kind of video, so I really hope you enjoy it. And without further ado, let's go book shopping. So I didn't have much luck in Forbidden Planet. I did quite well in Travelling Man, so I'm still on the hunt for Blue Spring Road Volume 1. But I'm going to go into Affleck's now and try and get my friend a birthday present because it's her birthday today, this month. So I'm going to try and get her something before we head over to Uniqlo. I have it, I'm so happy. myself a creme brulee ice matcha from Kyoto. It's so nice. It's got something in it I can't quite place. Maybe it's mochi, something like that. But I do like it very much. There's something in it that it's just so nice. So definitely recommend if you're in Manchester and you want to go and grab one. Now onto the last bookshop of the day. So I'm finally back from Manchester. I am finally back from book shopping. I had a lot of fun. It was a really nice day. The weather has held. It's been really nice, like a good temperature. The sun's been out. It was quite busy, but then again, it is the Easter holidays when I'm filming this, so it was quite busy. I got myself a matcha. I got to try the matcha Kyoto, which like I said, I discovered last year. Was dying to try it. I got the creme brulee flavour, and I must admit I think I should have got a plain one because I don't really do flavoured matcha. This is probably the most adventurous flavour I've ever gone for, to be honest with you, and I do the creme brulee. I think it was a little bit rich for me, and it was really nice when I first took some sips, and it's got some like mochi or tapioca or something like that in it. I'm not quite sure what it is, but yeah, I think I do want to try a plain one, especially since they only do oat milk with this as milk substitutes, and I usually have soy milk because I find that the oat milk is a bit too rich with matcha. So yeah, my personal opinion, I still prefer the place in Chinatown. I think it's called Tsuji in Chinatown. That's still my go-to matcha place in Manchester at the moment. But if you are like a person from Manchester or you're visiting Manchester, I still definitely try to come out. They've got loads of like fun flavours. They have cakes and stuff as well, and sweet treats, which look so nice, and like the vibes and the aesthetic was just like so gorgeous. It's very like minimalistic, traditional. So yeah, it was nice, but like I said, I think I prefer the other place in Chinatown more personally. Like I said, I will go back and try like a plain matcha from them in the future. And also the staff were really nice. They were so nice, especially the lady that served me. So yeah, that's my little matcha rant. I know that quite a lot of people like matcha these days, and I'm trying to get a bit more like educated and like not picky, but like particular on my matcha, like, you know, finding good matcha places, learn to make good matcha myself. So yeah, that's my little like matcha review. If any of you are like matcha fans like me and you want to find like good spots, especially in like the north, I do recommend checking it out. Like I said, I will definitely come back again and try some of their different flavours and their plain matcha. Now the most exciting bit, let's get on to the books. And some damage was done. I wasn't intending to buy quite so many books. I managed to get all of the books that I wanted to get, apart from one, which was Skip and Loafer Volume 11. I had a feeling I wasn't going to be able to find it. I don't see Skip and Loafer very often in the shops, even like Travelling Man and Forbidden Planet, I don't see it very often, so I will be ordering it in because it's literally one of my favourite manga series of all time, so I definitely will be getting that. But let me like talk you through all of the books and like where I've been, give you a little haul, or more like a medium-sized haul because it's definitely not little. So firstly I went to Travelling Man, and I love going to Travelling Man. I've only ever been to the one in Manchester and the one in York. I think it has a really good selection of manga. I like the one in Manchester particularly. So they are great, and I managed to get, they all have like 3 for 2 on manga, which is great. So I did a 3 for 2. So I got volumes 2 and 3 of Nana. I read the first volume of Nana last year, and I really enjoyed it. I'm so glad that I did enjoy it because I know this is such a well-loved series, and so I really enjoyed, like I said, the first one. And originally I wasn't going to get the second and third, I was only going to get the second volume, but I couldn't find the first volume of Blue Spring Ride, so I just ended up getting the second and third volume so I could, you know, match up with the 3 for 2. Then the other one I got for the 3 for 2 is A Star Brighter Than the Sun Volume 1. I watched the anime for this last year and I rewatched it last month. This, honestly, it gives me such a toothache for how sweet this bloody story is. But I actually kind of love it. It's so cute. I love like the characters. I love how much Koki blushes. We love a man who blushes, not just the women. Like, you can tell he's like, you know, absolutely head over heels. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and there's not many of these volumes out in English. I believe there's only about 5, which is where the anime ends. So I'm looking forward to, I think the next volume, maybe like volume 6, comes out this year, maybe in the summer, so I will be catching up on this. I'm trying to like limit the amount of series that I'm starting because I do have limited space. I only have this shelf here and I don't want it to be like completely manga. I do have some novels in here as well, don't worry, for those of you who aren't just here for manga. But yes, I'm very excited for this. So that was my like little 3 for 2 that I got at Travelling Man. I did also pop into Forbidden Planet, but I didn't get anything. They didn't have anything that I wanted. They did have Apothecary Diaries. However, I decided to just leave that for the moment and to just look in the other shops. So I ended up going to both Waterstones after I went to Travelling Man. I wasn't going to go in the one in the Arndale originally. However, I just thought I would, just in case, because they've recently redone it, like the shop. They actually have redone the Deansgater one as well, like they've completely changed the layout. It looks very swanky if you ever go to visit. So I went to, like I said, I went to the first Waterstones, which is smaller than the Deansgate one. So I got one of the manga I was most excited about to get when I was there, which is, I think it's Aoharu Ride. It is actually it's also called Blue Spring Ride. The anime is also called Blue Spring Ride Volume 1. I watched the anime for this earlier this year, maybe beginning of this year, and I loved it. I've been wanting to watch it for ages, but I've been struggling to find somewhere to watch it. And this is probably one of my favourite animes of all time now. I loved it so much. There was so much depth. I really wish that they had, like, you know, adapted the whole of the manga series. I think they've only done one season and it was released like over 10 years ago. But yeah, I loved it. So I am going to be reading a manga. Not gonna lie, they didn't have the first volume of this in Travelling Man, so they only had like the second and, you know, other volumes. So I kind of wish I got the second one with my Travelling Man 3 for 2. Not gonna lie now, kind of regretting that, but I might just have to get it anyway. But yes, I really enjoyed this. I loved everything about it. It just kind of hit a spot. You know, it was like very satisfying, the depth and like the growth of the characters, the friendships, just everything about it I really enjoyed. So really excited to read the manga and kind of see what happens in the story like after the anime has finished. And then I got 2 novels, guys. We got some novels. So I got The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber, which is the second book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. I read the first book in this trilogy beginning of this year. It's my first read of the year, first 5-star of the year, and I loved it. I read the Caraval trilogy when it first came out years ago, and I really enjoyed that as well. So I'm really looking forward to getting to the second volume. It's just such a fun read. Even though I'm not like a massive fantasy person, this is just like such a vibe. It's so fun. And I know I'll probably binge read this at some point and then I can get the third one Maybe next time I go book shopping after I've read this. But yeah, I'm really excited. And I also love that they redid the paperback covers. I think they redid them last year because there's a new publisher for them. So they're more like the original hardbacks. But yeah, I am very excited to continue with this. And then the third book I got in the first Waterstones is There's No Turning Back by Alba D. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm not going to pronounce that. There is the author's name. I should really look it up before I start filming. But I've had this author on my radar for ages, and I believe she's not alive anymore. Pretty sure this is translated from Italian. And the translator, let me find the translator, because the translator is extremely important. It's translated from Italian by Anne Goldstein, so make sure you credit the translators as well, guys. It I came across this author's work when they have a book called The Forbidden Notebook, and it really intrigued. I thought it was a historical fiction, but I think these are actually classics. They were originally published in like the 1930s, 40s kind of era, so they're technically not historical, I don't think, but they are like, a lot of them are very feminist. I think some of them are about art, about friendship, about women, lots of like things that I really enjoy. So this was originally published in 1938, and apparently it was banned by fascist authorities during that time. So obviously it must have upset them, so that must mean this book is really good. But I really hope I like it. I'm getting into translated fiction a little bit more, and I'm really excited to get to this book. I really hope I like it, and then I can pick up her other works, because I'm really intrigued to like pick them up. So I guess these are like modern classics, if you will. So I'm really excited to like give this a go. And then lastly, I went to the Deansgate Waterstones, which they have also redone. I haven't been there since like some time last year, so they've completely redone it. It looks very swanky, and they've changed the layout, so highly recommend going there if you're like in Manchester. I decided to like push the boat out and get the third volume of the Apothecary Diaries, the manga. I did buy the second volume when I was in London last week, but I just decided, I was like, you know what, I'm probably going to want the third volume after I finish the second. So I got the third one as well, and I also had a voucher to use, so I was like, you know what, I might as well treat myself, seeing as I literally have barely bought any books this year. And then the last book that I got is My Year in Paris with Gertrude Stein by Deborah Levy, and I've heard so many good things about Deborah Levy. I've seen her books around. I've just never picked one up, but I discovered this book. Technically, when I'm filming this book has been published. However, with most bookshops, they usually release them like a week or so early. This is a fictionalized story about Gertrude Stein, who is was an artist. So she was a avant-garde American poet and art collector who made her home in Paris, godmother of modernism, queer icon, friend to Picasso and Hemingway, self-declared genius, a writer who has baffled readers and critics for a century. So I think this is basically about like art and friendship, and it's like a part biographical, part fiction story about Gertrude Stein and like this year in Paris, and it sounds amazing. I really, really hope I like this, because I have been looking for like some historical things to fill my cup, so I feel like I'm hoping this is going to be it. I will report back when I have read this, because like I said, I really hope I enjoy it. Oh, and the text is really big actually. So yeah, I will report back when I have read this, and see what I think, because like I said, I'm hoping that this will, at least for the moment, like fill the historical fiction hole in my heart. So those are all of the books that I got when I went book shopping today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like it was just like a nice way to get back into, you know, doing my vlogging and all that sort of thing. Hopefully I will be a bit more regular in the future, and I'm really looking forward to reading all of these books. I'm not really planning on buying many more books after this, to be quite honest. I am planning to go book shopping for my birthday in July, I'd love to go book shopping in London specifically, so I will not really be buying any more books. I definitely don't need to buy any more manga because I do have quite a lot now. But I'm really looking forward to the fiction reads that I've got as well. And I will definitely be getting the Skip and Loafer volume 11. Like I said, I'll probably order that online after I finish filming this because I'm really excited. And also the volume 12 comes out on the week of my birthday, which is just, I love that so much. Like, best birthday presents, like turning 30 birthday present ever. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed coming book shopping with me, my little haul. I love filming these videos and I haven't done one in like a long time, so I really hope you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for watching, for sticking around even though I, like I said, took a little bit of a hiatus unintentionally. Yeah, like I said, I do plan on getting back into filming a bit more, especially now the weather's getting better, it's getting lighter, it's getting a bit easier for me to film. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and for sticking around. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you got to this part of the video, comment a book stack emoji, so I know that you got to this part of the video. And let me know if you have read any of the books that I have bought today, if you think which ones you think I should read first. And I will leave all on my social media and my Goodreads and my Fable. I keep saying I'm going to leave my Fable in the description, and I will try my best this time to leave it in the description down below if you'd like to see more bookish content that you will not find on this channel. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye guys!